So very quickly we're looking at the Nexus 7, trying to avoid too much reflection. We have a compass app up here, which is running, and it's providing us with a north face. That's a normal magnetic compass. And if we look at it relatively together, you can even see the damn thing. You can see it seems to be pointing a reasonable approximation of true north. Not easy to see. Lots of reflections here. Screen brightness is at full. Next I'm going to look at the GPS functionality. So we go back, we choose the app Test GPS, free app, and we select it, GPS test, somewhere here. This is on the other page quite possibly. Okay. There it is. I'll activate the app. Give it a moment. And that's a better position to be in for the reflection. So the app's up now. If I select the GPS, it's giving us the GPS coordinates by location, which is 52 degrees, 52 seconds, 52 minutes, 58 seconds, 0.125. I think that's going into fractions rather than arc seconds. West 000 and degrees 14 minutes 23 seconds and some fractions of a degree there. If we look at the constellation here, how many satellites we've got, have a look. This is a view of the satellite constellation. All the yellow ones are functional, I believe, and there's a signal to noise ratio, whatever, something here, which tells us that we've got 9 satellites in view at the moment in the constellation. That's providing us with an accuracy of it says 20 feet. I've not set it to metric. That's not bad. So that is a viable navigation tool here without any Wi-Fi access at all. So it does rather seem as though that's quite a good app. Try the same thing on the Sony Experia U. As we can see, we've got into that now. Placing that down. I'm going to come out of the cases because they're magnets in there, as I already mentioned. Go to the apps, smart compass, bring that up decent distance away from the original, of course, from the other device, so that we don't get the same problem. Compass seems a little screwy there, doesn't seem to know what it's doing. Set it down elsewhere, put it next to the magnetic compass, and it seems to have lined up reasonably well. Could be calibrated better, but it's a reasonable approximation of north. I wouldn't like to rest my life on it. Calibration is already if you don't know where north is, you wouldn't risk it. Let's go back to the apps, GPS. Let's look at it. Oops. Nope. Try and find it. Doesn't seem to want to do that. The GPS app. There it is, right at the end, conveniently. And we put it on. See what it gives us. Compare that with the coordinates we get from the other. This calibration for you. GPS is on. We've got 10 satellites on that one. And we'll go for the coordinates. It hasn't brought them up at all so far. Nothing. Guess it's still working. Look, we get better reception on the Nexus, but that's probably not surprising. It's probably got a bigger area. Lift the Sony up to fight those reflections. It still hasn't provided us with any kind of with 11 satellites, but they all seem to be doled out. Doesn't seem to have given us the information we want. We don't seem to have the coordinates. Oh, they're in. 52, 52, 58, 400. There's a variation there. I don't know if that's positional. Oh, it's moving around to west 000. I've got to compare the magnets with what? I'm not looking at magnets now, so it doesn't matter. West 000, 14, 23, 8. So yeah, they're very close now, very close. So they seem to be both doing a reasonable job there as satellite navigation. So that's that functionality tested out. Now we're going to look at the web access using tethering.